guys, how's it going? Excuse the cigarette. Well, that was a hectic session. I didn't run the 152 dolly with the 25s. I'll do that another day. Just wanted to see if she was back up and running and didn't cut out after 10 minutes. Just take me chaps off. Excuse the noggin. Only takes a couple of seconds. Bam. So let me know what you think of all the saws in the comments. Oh wait, I've got to sort out, that's a carb. It's got to be the carb. Or the ignition. It jolted me, you'll see in the in the video, the second time I used it, it jolted me. I put my thumb where I shouldn't have and bam. So I'll have to sort that out with a new boot. I ran it first, didn't I? Yeah. So that's as I expected the build to go. I wanted it to pull a 21-inch 404. Does that with authority. So now I know how it'll go with a 3/8. I can put a torture test 25-inch bar on it. 25-inch for a 56cc saws. A bit, how's it going? 60cc, no, 60cc can pull it. 25, I'll have to get a bigger bar then. Sweet. So, yeah, 08S, thumbs up. That's exactly how I wanted the build to go. I went a little bit far on the exhaust roof, but it still pulls it, so get another, I can't. Sorry guys, Mrs. just messaged me. Then what do I run next? The Dolma. That's about on par where it was with the factory ignition. I've got to get rid of that chain. It's just rubbish. It's too soft. You sharpen it and it dulls off in the first cut. Doesn't matter if it's clean or dirty timber. It's just rubbish. I've got to get rid of it. Let's just see how it restarts. It's been sitting here a while. My hands are all tingly. Haven't had my meds for a week. So she's staying cold. No throttle lock. It's not the correct choke rod for this either. I think I ran it out of fuel in the video. I haven't checked because I've got to get pliers to get the bloody fuel cap off. So I ran that, then the 610. That's better. I did the little section, tailgate section for that. 125C. It's about 50% better than it was with the tungsten chain. That's out of fuel also. 660. That's 25-inch 8-tooth rim, full chisel. one file old chain. So I'll have a talk about that now. The 660 Pharmatech. It is a Pharmatech. You'll notice a whole heap of OE parts on it. The handle for a start, that's genuine steel. Side cover, it's a plastic one from a 024 AV. Bar nuts and studs, they're genuine because so this kit saw's 8 years old. So I haven't run a 660 from the factory from recently. If they're anything like the 395, they'll be on song with a genuine saw, I believe. That's my sticker, my design that I designed. The new one's what the missus designed, but the original log and basically the trees are all the same but integrated. Placed better on the logo. Okay. 064, 066 red light rear handle fuel tank. It's a red light. I do have a light I could put in there, but she's pretty melted. Just for looks. 084 air filter. Pre-filter's genuine, or the backing plate, I should say. Genuine 084 HD system. I still have the Pharmatech fuel tank rear handle section. Got the fuel tank from Reese. He got it on his red light, but it's had a break and a repair. He didn't like it. Genuine Wildbro carb. Is it Wildbro? Yeah, Wildbro carb. Is it Wildbro or Tillotson? It's not genuine. Still, it's genuine Wildbro. I think it's Wildbro. Yes, Wildbro. It's a genuine. So an OE from the factory carb. The 661 went mint and then it just went spastic. The high-low on the Chinese carb that came with the saw are backwards, so your high screw's closest to the cylinder and your low's the other way around. Don't know how that works. The decomps, genuine out of an 023. So it was a single port muffler from the factory, you know, like the EPA one, just a 19mm pipe inside. Pharmatech handle top. Operator presence, the trigger's OE. Everything else is OE in the setup, the switch and everything. Kill switch, Chinese coil, flywheel. I've sheared about 8 flywheel keys on this. I've got to press the decomp every pull. It doesn't stay in. Base gasket delete. Intake opens at, I forget what it opens at, but the duration's 156. Exhaust roof 98. Transfers the stock. Lower transfers are open up to the max for the windows and the piston. The piston windows are opened, lighten the piston. And yeah, this JB weld on the intake, because straight from out of the box, the cylinder was at, intake duration was over 180. Exhaust is 96, I think. So she's pretty spicy. Built it to, rebuilt it to race at Sawfeast in the 100 up to 100cc class. but they changed it to up to 105, which is the Neotech 070. So that's my Pharmatech 660. Oh, and this AV mount, it's a brand new mount, but it doesn't have any threads in there for the screw. And that's the third attempt of that AV mount. They keep breaking for some reason, so I'll have to put maybe an OE one on it. MS380 is still not oiling. Well, it's oiling, but not enough. At Sawfeast, it was oil and mint. I did only have a 16-inch bar on it because that's the size logs we were cutting in the 038 Magnum shootout. There was a saw I thought was faster than the 660. It could have been that the 038 Magnum MS380 clone. Solo 645. Wow. Not bad for a little homeowner saw. It could be semi-pro. It's a plastic chassis clamshell saw, but it's got a decomp. I don't need to use it. So the John Cutter, it says 20-inch on it. It's actually 18 from the spike out. Tri-Link 0.325 semi-chisel chain. It's soft. It's soft steel as well. It's still holding an edge just after all those cuts. I do have to get... I'm making the switch to longer chain. That's what's on the 395. Deported PM610. The 365 clone. And the other two are not here with me. Or, sorry, there's one. No, they're all here. That's them. That's them. 3. I give this chain on the 395 a touch up last night. Just a couple of swipes per tooth. It didn't really need it, but I thought may as well. Readjusted the rakers. Well, I checked the rakers. I've done all that cutting now, and it's still sharp. The problem with cutting this timber is the pitch or the sap sticks to the chain, and it needs a lot of oil. That's why you'll see me rev it. Checking the oiler, hopefully it comes up on the frame. How much it puts out, but you do one cut and it's back to like this. It sticks to the chain. Just dirties it. So I need to get into some clean timber to clean the trap off the chain. But yeah. O8S. I think that's actually out of fuel from the last video. So that's about it. I wanted to run the dolly again and maybe the 365, but I'm running out of time. So I'll go back on day shift as of tomorrow, 6 days a week. So if I finish early enough on the Saturdays, I'll still do my lives. But it won't be like a 3-hour live. It'll have to be like an hour and a half max. And all I'll have is Sundays off. So I don't plan to. I have to go and get a load of wood for a mate to finish paying my debt off to him. I've got a whole heap of saws, a few you've seen on the channel so far. None presently with me at the moment, but There's some old, oh, I forgot to grab it. I knew I forgot to grab it. I was going to bring the Canadian 270 with me today. Completely forgot. That would have been nice just to get that on film. There's not many on YouTube. More than one cut old, or you know what I mean. So, yeah. Oh, my coffee. Forgot. I will make it back before, yes. I will get another one on the way home. So, guys, I hope you're enjoying the footage I'm putting up for you guys. Yeah, like I said in the previous videos, this is lubrication for saws that don't get used every now and or every so often. The dolly hasn't been run for 2 years ago. I got it. It's been in the to-do pile since. I finally pulled my finger out and got it done Thursday. No, Friday. Friday it was. Same with the Pharmatech 6. No, actually I've done a video since then. Yeah. I'll see if I've got a file actually, and I'll give the Minimac little ported Minimac a run while I'm here. Actually, do I have any bar oil left? No, I don't. How much is in that? Yeah, no, I've got none left. Damn it. I'll start it up. May as well, eh? It's been in the ute since... Oh, I got it out once and I took it out and put it back in to run it again, but I still haven't done another video. I've got to touch the chain up, but might be out of fuel. I think it's out of fuel. I'll put a little drop in it. Doesn't hold much. Yeah, she's out of fuel. By not hold much, it holds a little bit. Myself and sorry guys, I just had the 10% notification on my battery come up. Darcy and myself well, Darcy wants the 2.0. I plan on porting the 2.0. I've got one at home. 2 cubic inch. Go cut something. This one here, I reckon. been quicker with bar oil in it. Knew that was going to happen. Let's wait for the sound to come back properly. Oh, that's what's going on. Not sitting on there properly. Excuse me. And another tank through the 395. They actually paint the bucking spikes. The inside one. The paint's peeling off it. Up the top, right up the top. Like plasti dipped, possibly. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. The saw's surprised me so far. Can't fault it mechanically. What's the comp look like now? 3 tanks old. Not bad. It weighs probably 20 kilos. Don't know. Didn't weigh it. Feels heavier than a stock one, that's for sure, like an OE saw. But it's impressed me. This bar oil, guys, buyer, you got to get onto it. This saw's had 3 tanks running through it now. Haven't had the bar and chain off. No, I haven't. Haven't had the bar and chain off. There's not much to clean. You get in there with the paintbrush and just brush it off. There, look. It doesn't even stick to your finger. Like, I just wiped a big chunk off inside there and there's nothing. Only where the unburnt gases have come out the muffler there. That's there's a bit of pitch on here actually. It's stuck to the saw, but get your fingernail in there, it just comes straight off. Yeah, and this little 645, woof. No choke, no nothing. Beast. I'll definitely be timing one of those. I've got 3. I'll leave that one as is. Maybe it's got a different, actually that one probably be the pick to port, but it runs so good. I just don't want to muck around with it. Darcy's deleted the chain brake, in case you guys are wondering where it is. Darcy's not a fan of chain brakes. He's an old school guy, pretty much like me. I'll have a look at the other two I got at home. Hopefully both of them have a bucking spikes, because I'd like to put one on here instead of the plastic one that's on it, if they can be bolted on. If not, then maybe they go on the outside cover. I don't know. I can't see any screw holes there. Down the bottom it might go there, but I don't. Oh yeah, I can see it. If not, I'll have to get Darcy to make one up. Just added insurance, just in case, you know, the oil tank might get weak there. If I'm not careful, the saw might pull itself into the log and break. Okay, that's a wrap. I think I've said everything I wanted to say. I still want to get a double jet carb for the 125. The 610, that's better than it was. Wish the auto oiler would work. Yeah, the S10, the 08S, sorry. I'll have to check out that carb that I had on it originally. Well, it wasn't on it, it was on the saw that the red top rear handle come from. This one has a little bit of play in the throttle butterfly linkage, the butterfly rod that goes, a little bit of play in there. I don't know if that'll be causing what it's doing or not, but I'll have to check out the other one and rebuild that. Try and get the kit out of this, or just use this bottom half of this carb and put it straight onto the other carb and swap we'll put a new butterfly spring in the other carb, because someone's put a spring from it to the choke to try and let it come back, but it comes back real slow. It's not fast. And see what happens there. But she impressed the hell out of me. And the choke butterfly sticks on this one a little bit because I don't have the governor on it. I've removed the governor, the air vane governor. So when you put the choke on and you push it forward, it doesn't always fling forward, it stays back. So I've got to stick a screwdriver in there and push it back. But other than that, and I reckon it needs a new or a better system for the tank vent. It's just got that grub screw screwed into a piece of hose, and then the hose straight over the barb. So I don't see how that lets air into a fuel tank, but it must do. Yeah, guys, got it cracking. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you all being here. Hopefully you liked what I put up from today. Hopefully the saws today tickle your fancy. The 08S might. Pharmatech G395 XP. It's had 3 tanks through it now, so I want to inspect inside the cylinder. I'll do that on film for you guys if I get a chance one day. I want to time a 645 solo. I've got 2 others at home. One's missing the throttle linkage part where it goes into the... She's broken. What else did I want to build? I've built my 08S. It's right there behind me. ported 645 solo. I've got to fix the exhaust on the ported 662 solo at some stage. I've got to fix the 08S behind me to get the pipe. I've got to... Jesus, that got tight real quick. Oh no. I've got to see if my welder still works, because it's been sitting out in the weather since we moved into this new house. We've got to cut the pipe and weld the flange on for the 08S. It's going to get a pipe. I've got some other welding I've got to do. So the Solo 662 deflector has got to be welded back on. I want to run the Canadian 270 finally. I've got a mobile car at home. I'm going to see if I can try and get it running on its own fuel. Sparks fires on a prime, but I checked the carb out. The diaphragm's stiff as a board. I tried to massage some fresh two-stroke into it. Softened it up a bit, put it back together, cleaned up out where the needle and seat goes. Haven't tried it. I put a new friction washer in the starter. Still slips, but if you pull it hard enough, you get about 2 turns out of it, I think. There's that. I've got a Clinton gear drive, D65 gear drive, carb kit, new fuel hoses, and it should be good to go. Some oil in the gearbox and the chain sharpened. Denham DV700, I've had that running. Only thing is I've got to bring it out here to see if it'll run again, because it's loud. And Homelight 750, she's got a bit of scoring. I'm going to one day try and see if I can pull the cylinder and service the piston and cylinder if it needs it, and maybe a new set of rings. I'm hoping it doesn't need a new set of rings. It runs now. There's a shorts of it, I believe. It's got some carb problems. It sort of spits a lot too much fuel in. I'd say it needs a new needle or a carb kit. I'm not 100% sure what. It's a big Tilly, I know that much. Because that's just sitting there doing nothing. And I've got I can build a XL923 Super. I've got 2 Homelight 800s, XL 800s. I've got to look at my 076 build. I've got heaps, a lot. So there's still more footage, but less days to do it in now. Anyhow, guys, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment in the whichever saw you like. Hopefully you like them all. And we'll catch you on the next one. Hopefully it's not too far between now and the next video. By the time I put this video up, I might have more up, like filmed. The bench is free, so the 395 can go straight on there, so I can check the intake, all the gear. But yeah, leave a video, leave a comment, like, subscribe. Welcome to newcomers, boys. I'll do my best to reply to your comments. It's getting busier now. Yeah. It's all a bit overwhelming, but I'll do my best to reply to everyone's comments. Have a good afternoon, good weekend. See yous. Have a good day. Hooroo.